Working women, welcome for Ashley
Cooper, everybody! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, non-binary pals, my name is Ashley Cooper, and I came here tonight to share with you a secret. In case these hips, these shoulders, and this voice haven't given it away, I'm trans. For those of you who are not up to date on what exactly that means is going on up here, let me just quickly get this out of the way. There are two types of gender in the world. Not two genders, two types of gender. The first is cisgender. That's most people. That's probably the majority of you folks. That's when you're born, the doctor says, it's a boy, and you grow up like, okay, cool. Transgender is when you're born, the doctor says, it's a boy, and you grow up like, I don't remember asking you. Being trans is, we'll be polite and call it a mixed bag of experiences. On one hand, I'm living my life on my own terms. I have the support of my friends and family, and I'm slowly growing comfortable in my own skin. On the other hand, governments are trying to regulate us out of existence, trans murder rates are reaching epidemic levels, and I can't find heels in a size 14. And that's not to mention the myriad of flavors of transphobia that one can experience. Like, there's a corner of the world that just has straight up decided that trans women don't actually exist. They've decided that we're just dudes, and they've diagnosed us with this made-up term that has no basis in medical science called autogenophilia. And I've got a lot of problems with this, but we've only got so much show, so let's focus on the two big ones. The first, am I alone in thinking that's too many syllables? Like, what happened to tranny? Like, when did bigotry get so fucking complicated? And the second, and I guess probably more important of the two issues that I have, is the definition of this made-up term, which is essentially a man that is turned on by the idea of being a woman. Are you fucked? Do you think if I thought anything about this was sexy, this is what you would get? I didn't even choose this outfit, guys. I told the world I was a lesbian, and this showed up in the mail. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it, though. I'm just one person. So I've been doing my best to try to focus my energies on things that I can change. And one of those things is my voice. Now, estrogen will do a lot of things to your body. It will reduce your muscle mass, it will promote breast development, it will soften your skin. But contrary to popular belief, it doesn't change your voice. That you have to train. And I'm not super thrilled with where mine is quite yet. I feel like I sound like you remember when you were in high school and you used to skip and you'd be at home slacking off and the principal would call to check up on you? But your mom's at work, so you pick up the phone like, yes, this is an adult woman, please ask no further questions. That's where I'm at with my voice, but also kind of holistically. I mentioned estrogen reduces muscle mass, which is essentially my doctor's overpriced education way of telling me that I'm slowly getting weaker. I'm learning this in exciting new ways all the time, like I recently lost the coveted title of House Jar Opener, which is not something that I thought I would miss, but I thought to write it into this set. Because, see, like, once upon a time, it was not uncommon for me to hear my roommate calling me from the kitchen in need of assistance. And I would slide in there, I would twist that lid off, and I would disappear into the night like a pickle Batman. But life's not so simple anymore. It's getting harder and harder, and I just recently have not been able to do a lot about it. And so it ended up being one of those work smarter, not harder situations. And the solution I came up with may or may not be related to my recent discovery that Dollarama sells hammers. And I know there are things that I could do to counteract the effects of estrogen, like I could work out, I could exercise. But frankly, I'm eating Oreos for breakfast, trying to make the fat go to my hips, so I think this is it for me, guys. Of all the things that have changed since coming out, I gotta say, my relationship with my guy friends has probably changed the most. Ever since I came out, they started doing this really cute thing where they don't listen to the words that come out of my mouth. And not to be one-upped, my girlfriends and I have started playing this really cute game called Let Me Know When You Get Home Safe. There are some things, though, about navigating the world as a visibly trans person that aren't particularly funny. They're just kind of uncomfortable. In particular, I was out recently with a friend, just having the most mundane night you could imagine. We just went out to go get some food. And over the course of our evening, I had a guy push me out of the way on the subway and say, "Move it, tranny." The waiter at our restaurant repeatedly called me sir. And on the way home, a drunk man sang Aerosmith's "Dude Looks Like a Lady" at me. my friend was fucking baffled. Like, he's heard stories like this from me before, but I think there was a part of him that thought I was exaggerating. And he looked at me and he said, actually, I don't know how you put up with this all the time. I don't know how it is that you're not just punching people left and right. And I looked at my well-meaning friend and I said, well, the answer to that is simple. Estrogen reduces muscle mass. Thank you very much, everybody!